Hi guys, good afternoon. I'm Kimberley and today's meditation is entitled Being Faithful. We can look at the whole book of Job where we see that Job was a perfect example of how God used the enemy or Satan to attack, purposefully attack Job. However, Job recognized that God was sovereign and he still remained faithful in spite of. As we close out the month of August, let's reflect on a few topics and link them with Job. Choices and choose life. The story of Job. Job had the choice to say, yo God, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna live how I want to live because I can't believe me I live so perfect in you per se, and you let me lose me. Why? You let me lose my children, my riches, everything. But instead he chose to stay faithful to God. He chose life. He was presented with leaving God, but he chose to stay, choosing life. We can see too where Job watched his tongue. Like my wife come and say, curse God, and him say, no wife, I'm for curse God. So he chose to watch his tongue. He chose to I think he chose to just sing bare praises. Like one next wound come and him say, yo, alright, hallelujah Jesus, thank you for this wound, because you must allow me to go through this for me to become better. Allow God to crush you so that you could be a better person. In choosing to remain faithful to God, I believe that he was in constant communication with God, because he was being we know we are gonna be real with our feelings. We're gonna say, oh God, the wound you come up and it hurt me. God, I feel some type of way, so that wound you come up and I don't know what. Like Crystal reminded us, I believe that he had power over fear, because after going through all of that, Job said, God causes, and if a dirt, as Jamaicans will say, if my time for dead, my time for dead. I'm just going to have power over the fear that I might die, or the fear that I might lose a limb. He had power over that fear. So I'm reminding you to have power over your fear. We should be like Job and be willing to serve God in spite of our fears. Job never gave up. Job never gave up. Job never gave up. Him lose first. I would believe first him lose a son, and him say, oh God, lose a son. He lost his wealth. Say, oh God, you're gonna provide for me. Now I give up. And my wife say, curse God and died. My wife say, curse God, I should say, not curse God and died. His wife say, curse God, and him say, oh, wife, I better you go on, cause me and God is sovereign, and me are gonna stay in him. So Job chose to not give up. So I encourage you, don't give up, and also remember that you're not alone, because in spite of all this suffering, he stayed faithful to God. He stayed in God. He realized that everybody else can gone, but God is still here. So I encourage you to just remain faithful in God. To remember to choose life. To choose. We have choices. We have choices. So we're going to choose the right thing. That when we're going through stuff, remember our tongue. Because we tongue have power and life. So remember that we can bring destruction upon ourselves. That we will keep our eyes on the prize, that heaven is our home, so we're going to stay here and remain faithful, so we can go upstairs and start and sing praises to God. So I encourage you